Hello, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me. Okay, I think so. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, cool. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Forex Black Box, my channel, analyzing Forex market. Um, Sorry about yesterday. I didn't come live. I had some technical issues here, but hopefully it will be fixed from next week. I will try to do Monday. Maybe I can do Monday a little bit later session, but I will try to do it as soon as possible to be on Monday to Friday, direct um, stream every day. So I'm going to analyze first thing first. I will go to do the news, just start with the news. So today we're waiting for 1:30 p.m. London time, CBI months and months for US. We expect the same expectation as last months, and that yeah. So if we look here, December, November, October. October was zero, it was negative. Then we'll go a couple of months green, as you can see here, green months, 2 months, and we expecting the same expectation as last month. So let's wait for it to see how the US is gonna react. Also, we have at the same time the core CBI as well, exactly the same expectation as last month is flat. Expectation, as you can see across the years, is all they expecting the same number, 0.2%. So let's see how they're gonna play. Um, let's see how the dollar doing itself. Let's go with the DAXI. That's the dollar index itself. So what I can see from here, we are on a downward move. Let me change the color, sorry. We're on a down move here. You can see that is holding that trend area and we're kind of like a channel behavior. So far we did that on the daily. We're going down, come back up to the up of the channel. We'll come back down to the bottom of the channel and we pulled back, we broke the low and we're coming back up again. I expect that one to top up here probably. So what's gonna happen? The high probability the dollar is gonna pop up at this news today maybe. Then we'll come back down from here, try consolidate and looks like a consolidation area here. Got one, two, three, four, probably five. Maybe we'll come back again six. Just the first quarter of 2020 regarding the war and Trump and all the stuff. And you probably watch my video of Trump statement 2011. He stated that Obama will try to make a war with Iran so he can to be re-elected. So that's the thing. He's admitting what he's going to do now. So no one is going to say predict the future, but looks like Trump is trying to use all his cards to trigger war so he can continue holding a power in US on his seat. So if we look to the dollar, it's kind of like angled here. Maybe it's not going to do that. Maybe it'll just go up and take the way down without actually testing the channel itself. Or maybe it's just to start to consolidate, touch the channel and go down from here. So that's index. I was going to go to gold straight away. Just a quick review of the stock market and future. As you can see, all-time high has been hit overnight. What I expect from here is small pullback to this level, and we'll continue back up again of all-time highs of maybe 3,320. The next stop. There is no any previous resistant area. Is all running by Trump election is going to be run by Trump election 2020. Also Iran and US and stock market. So that's what we were watching if you trade in future. So that's what we were watching if SMB is going to keep going on or is going to stall somewhere nearby. As as you can see the price action, we have a green day, second green day, and we'll have one resting day. This next day straight away green, broke higher, and today overnight we just tested about more than 60% of the previous day. So maybe that day is going to continue back up a little bit more to close green, and the next day possibly is going to do the same story and is just grinding higher. That's why I can see it's just to keep grinding higher. So far we're on a trend, is trending. We have, as you can see here, lower high, higher lows, lower high, flat here. Then after that break higher. That's the daily. As you can see that we keep doing high highs, high lows. So probably today's gonna do that, continue and keep going up. So if you wanted to buy, you better wait for pullback to this area and this area as well. It's gonna be in a small, obviously, if you're trading the tick and all stuff. So that's the first area, the first interesting area to buy from. If it pop down today, probably is gonna back up again, make a wick. The next day is gonna be green high. Okay, I'm moving on. Go back to gold. Can you see gold on daily? Sorry, the DAXI. Sorry, not gold. Doesn't look like gold at all. Here you go, DAXI itself, gold itself here. I was long yesterday, but I exit. I been my stop loss been triggered. As you can see, I did get long here, somewhere here at this area last night before the close. I was aiming for this target. It didn't work out. My stop loss was somewhere here, below here. I've been taken out. That's fine, but I didn't want to take the risk and keep going. I don't want to leave it too much low because I know that the stock is actually trending, and if the stock trending, safe haven, it will be trending down the other way around. Oil as well is going down. Yen as well is going down. What you got? Stock is up. Dollar is up. Index is up. Sorry, the dollar index is up, and dollar itself is up as well. So we got three qualification to tell me that his stock is going to go higher, and safe assets like gold, yen, and Swiss is going to go down. I did a few short trade yesterday on pound Swiss. I was just testing it out. It did work out, but I didn't want to stay around very long, so it was quick trade. So far, you can see gold. I did trend a bit. I did draw this trend line. We're outside that trend line, but most likely we're gonna consolidate a little bit at this area since the stock is keep going up, making all-time highs. So far, we did a new low overnight, but come back very quickly because we have this is a 4 hour. If I look to the daily, where did they break? Just a second, let me just look. We broke this swing low on hourly only. It's not really a big deal, but it will still count. So we broke this and we'll come back up straight away. I expected that to come back down more at this area here, at these lows. So I expect it to come back, continue the wave direction down because the stock is up. So as I explained before, guys, that's how they work. Here, for example, safe haven like gold, and here is the stock or any other risk on mode. When risk off start to take place, they move their money to safe havens. Okay, so it's like a balance in between. If this is going up, this is going down. If this is going down, this is going up. So that's how they do it. In the middle is going to be the profit taking and the risk management between these two uh, directions. So there's always that's the case. Um, so far we can see that I can see that is the risk back on the table. The very next area to long gold is from here. So that zone is 150, 15, $20, this area. Why we have here a lot of spike here, support. It used to be resistance. Here it used to be resistance. It popped just and we popped up and went down straight away. We have here. So this quite busy volume area is quite interesting. So possibly the gold will come back down here, then we'll try to consolidate. Then we need to be looking for breakout of a possible continuation to this move up. Just a second, guys. Just give me a second. So, okay. So as you can see, it's quite a nice price action. We have here consolidation. We'll break out. We'll come back, retest this area, and we're probably going to back up again. So watch out for this zone, buy zone between this area. Could do this and break higher, or it could be doing just coming back, start to consolidate and break higher. It's going to be different shape. Depends on the stock. Depends how the global market doing between Trump and Iran. All the stuff, all the risk. The election. So what we got? We got election. We got Iran, and we got the stock itself. How they're going to behave the first quarter, and the cash flow in US as well going to affect the market overall. Okay, moving on to the next to the pound. Um, USD yen, as you can see, broke the area, broke these highs. NFP didn't work out well, as you can see, but still the momentum is keep going. If we look to, we are looking on the daily. Let's just look on the big time frame. Big time frame, see where we're going with this. The next resistance area is 110, 600. It's quite interesting area because we have here on the monthly. I'm looking on the monthly. I know it's big time frame, but you need to look at the big time frame to know where we're going. So I expect this area could hold. We see some pullback and continue back up. How that gonna do on the daily? Let's have a look. As you can see on the daily here, we have a 1 point here to touch. Maybe we're gonna have the second one here, and it's not very strong, but we've got some volume going on here, some holding area, and here as well. So let's see, 110.50. Let's see how they're gonna hold. Probably it's gonna take a few days by the end of this week to come up there and maybe come back down to retest this breakout, continue up or go down. We'll see. But overall, it looks like overnight we had some kind of push up and we back again to it. So let's see how that day is gonna close. If you're not in the trade yet with USD yen, you're better off wait for the day to close, see how the day is gonna behave. From next day, probably maybe we can go back down to test this trend line, then we'll go back up. Since we broke it with a red day, the next day is green, impulsive move, break higher, probably we'll come back, retest this angled trend line, then maybe we'll come back again to retest this high and break higher and come back here and do this. It could be many different scenario. It's all up to stock. You watch a stock, you watch the global news of Trump and US. Sorry, Trump and Iran. Trump and China deal is going to be signed soon, and that could be why the market is actually pushing up because the deal is going to be signed very soon. So that could be the next stop, 1050, 10600. It depends. Well, I'm just picking up the just medium number like 50, 100. That's why a big 75. But 680 is just that's exactly on the point. You have to leave kind of zone. So I would say 50 to 75 area we'll be watching for. So let's see how that's gonna play until the deal is signed. As soon as the deal is signed, I think the market will be pulling back because it's already priced in the market. So keep that in mind. Bound USD, as you can see, I'm still long on Bound USD on my MT4, but I'm exiting here. It's been triggered as stop loss since the last time I entered. I didn't re-enter again. It looks like we bound since Carney peaked, and we have this gap. It's filled, but still, he spoke and he said that we're gonna have some rate cut very soon. So that's why the market is showing some weakness on pound pairs, pound currencies. However, it's still waiting for the end of the month today to this month to see how Brexit it will start work out. So maybe we're gonna meet out, and it's gonna meet that low. Maybe we're gonna get even lower. So the bias for bound itself is gonna be sell, and I think that's the play for now until we have some update of what's going on with Boris Johnson, what's his plan for Brexit and so on and so forth. So if I'm look at this here, if broke that law, this pattern, I will be deleting it because it's not going to be working anymore. We broke the law, and now that's we kind of moving for wave three, 1, 2, 3. Probably come back, retest, and go down lower, or we're going to see some consolidation here until we have some news of Brexit. This box is going to be, it can stay here for a few months, up, down. It's not going to go anywhere until we have some solid news of Brexit and where we'll go from here. I'm still targeting 128 area, 127.50, and maybe below that, this area as well. Good area to buy. 125.50 is going to be very interesting area to buy. Uh, large investor that are waiting down there. It is too expensive for them. Just waiting for more discount. Then they will take it back up to this area, consolidate and break higher, and so on and so forth. So you better off wait for longer buyers, because if we break that previous low, that's mean we're going to continue for another lower low, lower high, and then we're probably go down here, trap some sellers, then back up. That's the play, I think. So let's just wait for it. However, I'm long. My stop loss is just somewhere now around here, and I will leave it to run. You never know. Any news can come up and push it up again. We'll see. If I'm wrong, maybe can push back up and continue back up, continue this pattern. If I'm other way, it can go down, create a new low, retest, and show some momentum move down. I will take it down as well uh, with the wave. We'll see how it go. As you can see, euro pound is actually broke the high as I expected. So as you can see as well, when we saw that pound USD is weak, you got this pair is going back up. As you can see that we broke here and we have a very strong momentum up. The next day is green higher. Probably is gonna come retest this blue line, 80.86555. Very interesting number, but probably is gonna go a little bit higher. What we're talking about here, we're talking about how many pips left? About 125 pips, I give it. Another 125 pips to move up before we see any pullback. It's not going to come exact here and stop. Probably it's going to go a little bit higher to trigger some stop losses for top picker, then come back down. Retest this area again for breakout, come back up. Probably it's going to do that and continue back up. It's going to do cup and candle pattern. So as soon as it come back up here, we will see how it's going to play. If we want to continue back down, but we'll see. If that's the play, we'll see how it go. Let's just let it come up here first, then we'll see how the news, how the price action it will do. Okay, I'm viewing daily, by the way. So if you have any question, please leave it in the chat box, and I will answer you. As you can see here, that is US Chinese currency, yuan, I think. Yeah, I don't trade it, but it looks like it's yuan is strong, Chinese is strong. We have so many days here, red, 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 red. So I expect some certain pullback, small pullback, and continue back down. Looks like it looked like that. So let's just move on to the next. Pound yen. Oh, I think I'm long. Yeah, I'm long on pound yen because the price action showed me some slowing down in momentum. I'm just long, like scalping. I'm just scalping, try to get the stops. I'm gonna stop loss somewhere down here. I think it's gonna play around here and continue back up. We have a trend line you need to watch for. You just to come near the trend line and start a green, another 1 day green, probably another 1 day up. Why I'm doing this? Because the stock looks like he want to go even maybe higher. He's going higher highs. He's keep making higher highs. So I expect yen to be weak. I don't care about pound itself, but if yen become weaker, I will see pound yen is gonna go back up because it's pound yen percentage wise. I could say maybe 78%, 75%. I say 75% if is moving with dollar yen. If dollar yen going up, pound yen is gonna go up too. Since yen is weak and dollar is strong, so expecting pound USD is gonna go down, but this pair is gonna back up. Okay, I'm looking for that top, possibly breaking that top a little bit. Maybe we'll test this low. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm already long. I just opened the trade this morning. Long for it to go back up here. Probably it's gonna go down from there. We'll have like a certain pattern. That's what I'm aiming for. Probably it's going to be wave one, two, probably wave three. Connect this point. Probably wave four down. One, two, three. Okay. Probably here. Probably around this red candle. There's so many probability, but the highly one is coming here since yen is going to be weak. Pound is going to be taking advantage of this move. It's about 150 bips I'm looking for here. Just scalping intraday. It's no big deal. If I lose, it's fine. I'm around here. I think it's about almost 1 to 1. Let's see. Um, I took a position here. Now I'm long since yeah, that's a long-term trade. So I just took it this morning as well. I noticed this pattern can be completed, so I took it. Basically, I can see here red, red, 3, 4, and 5 looking flat here. Started losing momentum. So I expect that to go back up. So that's why I long it. My stop loss just below the last lower low. Last low, not lower low, higher low actually. My stop below the last higher low, and I expect that to come back up. We'll see how Hosey do. Hosey's been doing well for some time. Probably is going to take a break soon. We will look to the index, and as you can see here, we kind of stall here a little bit. So I expect this one to go. Change the color. I expect Aussie will come back down to this area and give a chance to the pound to recover the range. Let's see. So that's what I'm trading now. I'm long pound, short Aussie. I know the stock is can go high, but still Aussie sometime when the stock going high, Aussie still keep going down. So that looks like for me about 50% of this move. This is about 50% pullback. Probably is going to come back again, maybe about 80, 90%. Maybe we'll see that bounce from here if Aussie wanted to be strong. So Bowen as well is just ranging now, waiting for some news from Brexit. Let me continue the rest. As you can see, dollar is keep going. I expect that will be come back up here to this support area. I expect it to come back here, come up here and show some weakness and lose momentum. Probably back again, retest the 50%, and we'll see from there. Euro, as you can see, Euro broke that range, just a spike. But as you can see, it's moving. We have how many days? We have one, medium, two. Probably is going to be green today, three. So I have 3 days, almost 3 days of momentum up. So let's see how that go. As you can see, Swiss as well is moving with Euro. They're not related very much, but they kind of like move in the same behavior. There's a lot of wicks here. You can see price go some direction and come back up again. They don't hold their positions. There's a lot of uncertainty going on with Swiss currencies and for Euro currencies. As you can see, they always have this kind of spikes, but the rest of the pairs looks okay. Yen as well have the same story. As you can see, yen here is at the bottom as well. So expect yen to come back up here to retest. Kind of pull back. It looks like it's holding. It's holding is low. Probably come back up here to retest the middle of the range. If you want to continue back up again, consolidation, then we watch for that. And that's why I'm long bound yen, because yen is going to be um, sorry, yen is going to be weaker. I know it's not the same what I say expected, but yen is going to be weaker because the stock is strong. That's why I longed pound against yen and against Aussie. Okay, that should be down, and that should be down too, because it's already at resistance area at 50% for me. Here as well, here as well. So maybe that doesn't suit you, but that's how I see the market. I see opportunity, and the pair itself is showing some um, position to take, and I take it. You know, That's the trading. That's risk managing. Um, Let me finish actually here so we don't come back here. As you see as well, New Zealand showing some holding area. Probably it's come back up again to retest this area. Probably it's going to go down from here, or we want to continue back up. We'll see how that go. But looks like it's holding ground here. So I expect New Zealand a little bit strong. I was long on pound New Zealand and my stop loss been triggered. So I'm standby for now for more momentum. And CAD as well. I was short CAD, bound CAD, and I had profit taken last night. I will come to it. I'll show you later. So we watch for this area to show some breakout and or we continue the move down. If that breakout higher, we will see. Because also oil, it was down. It's keep going down since Trump tried to remove the war situation, de-escalating. So let's see how that go. So what we did here, okay, US is like we talked about US is gonna top up. Yen probably is gonna hold this area. Maybe it will spike low a little bit since the stock is strong. New Zealand holding the ground. Swiss safe haven, but that looks like risk on. But Swiss, as you can see, is keep going, following euro. Pound holding this ground for more information of Brexit, oil, CAD, stock, and Aussie that are playing some roles here. However, are 50% of this move. I expect some move down for pullback, and we'll see it from there. Um, let's see. New Zealand, as I said, New Zealand, as you can see, holding some green at the stock at the index. So see, let's see how they're gonna play. Change color. Okay, looks like we're coming back. Probably gonna do that again. Retest this area to break higher. If that day close green, I'm looking for that day to close somewhere here, up there. Then I will wait for pullback and continue on the low time frame to probably come back retest this high here before we move down lower. But as I said, New Zealand already moved really well, and they have very nice move on the index really high. Keep topping, starts losing momentum, and is holding this ground now. Let's see how that gonna play. Probably is gonna go down lower, or you want to continue the move up. We will see it from bound New Zealand itself because bound New Zealand really reflected very well, and I always trade in this pair most of the time. It is worth it on this pair. So hello, good morning. Here you go. I open this trade. Yeah, it's still running here. Might take profit down here below. This trade is still running. I took it yesterday. No, Friday. I took it Friday, but I closed it today. Actually, I closed it this morning because I was just seeing oil start holding some ground on the stock, on the future. So I was like, kind of like, okay, let me take a profit here and reassess later. But I'm still here aiming for this low. You can hold that trade if you want to take it out if you were following. I think I did when I was streaming on Friday. I did mention that trade. I can't remember really, guys. There's so many trades I was taking. So you can buy, you can wait for it here, or you will take a profit here now. We are Tuesday. We still have more 3 days to go for the week to finish. Maybe Wednesday, come back, recheck. Let's see Wednesday. If that day is keep going down, then you can hold for that position. So far, looks good. So far, we have that really nice rejection. Then after that, we have this war situation with Trump and talk. Oil pushed CAD more in value. We pulled back just about 23%, and we hold in here. I'm probably going to do that all the way down, come back up here. We'll never know what's going to happen, so let's just watch this out. Let's watch for it, and yeah, if you're still short, stay short, and we'll see how that go later on. If you think is something change between oil and Trump and all the stock, then you reassess it and just watch manage your trade basically. But I expect that to come back down here. This green area, it's in the bigger time frame. Let me just very strong area to support it. So I expected that to come back down here. As you can see, we have a lot of area here, support here, touching here, touching here. There's a lot of volume here, here, very light, very quick. That was like a snapshot. Probably he's gonna come back. He's gonna do the same snap, or he's gonna hold. We will see how they're gonna play. However, my take profit here on this account, but on MT4 I exit already, but that's fine. I exit just because I saw it coming really down hard, so I just took a profit and I wait for next exit, next opportunity. Probably that's why I do some time. That's why I do some time when I see a big move down, a spike down quickly. I just close my position and I re-enter again at high. So have like a double entry. Since you see the momentum is coming down, then really quick. When you see a lot of momentum going down very quick, expect a lot of pullback very fast. Then you can just exit and you re-enter again, and so on and so forth. That's how you do it. This is like scalping. So I just exited. So do you guys have any questions? What did I do? I clicked to the end. I hope I didn't delete anything. CAD New Zealand, Euro New Zealand, as you can see as well here, Euro New Zealand is like expected to come back here, test, but I think that's gonna break higher. So we spoke about, as you can see, Euro is showing some momentum up. I think it's gonna back come here, do this, and smash through here, come back below it, and continue back up. So I think that's what's gonna happen now if New Zealand want to take a break, because as I said, let me just expand this. So if we go lower, we're looking for this low. That could be the pullback for this move. Come back down here. This is a pullback. I'll probably continue back up to this area. Okay, that's a percentage. It's calculating percentage index. So I calculate how much in and out money between New Zealand and all pairs. So it's like calculated that way. So for me, that we will wait for this lows. There's going to be a zone here. So I think that's going to take a breakdown here. Probably come back up. We'll see from here if you want to actually get there, or it will just keep going. Yeah. So because of that, I expect Euro New Zealand to actually go back up. Oh God, let me change that. To go back up here at this area. What we're looking for, these highs here. This is volume area. It's quite a spotted area here, so that could be the range for it to come here. I would take just this spike here, green days, 2 green days, probably want to come back up here, and that will give me almost 50% of this move. Okay, so if you come here, we're gonna stick around. That's gonna be days, so probably February, you know, February, then we'll see pullback, not very strong pullback. We'll probably come back here, come back up, or we'll go straight up like what I did here before when New Zealand was weak. And yeah, New Zealand move like sine wave like this on the index. Yeah, so when you see this, you trade it against the other pair currencies like euro, a very good mover, pound, a very good mover, pound New Zealand, very good mover. This too. So if you see that way ranging, you know, overall we look like long period of time because that's euro. Euro doesn't really move much. Euro's like uh, it doesn't move much, and that's the center of the range itself as well is really good to trade it back up there. High probability, yes, since New Zealand want a pullback on the index. Look like euro is pushing back up. Also, pound is weak against euro. That's giving more credit to go back up. And yeah, let's see. Um, I did talk about pound USD as well. I did talk about it. Could you go back please in time and watch it? I did talk about it early. The first thing I talked about, I think. The second or third, I'm not sure. Swiss broke lower. You can see we broke that trend line. That's quite indicating Swiss is strong. Is actually following euro as I did mention. So probably small pullback, and we'll keep going. To where? Probably here, here. Then you mark these areas. There's gonna be playground here to ups and down until we see what's happening with Brexit. Because now what's moving in this on this pairs? What is moving is actually Swiss is moving. Is the one is pushing this pair down, but pound is like standby. Just there's no one interested to put any money now until we have some certainty about Brexit now. So everything on standby for pound, and that's why I'm always almost trading pound on these months to be weak. So that's what I'm doing now. Until further notice, we'll see if you want to go back up or not. Uh, as that's indicating as well, I'm looking at daily, and as you can see that we have indecision, holding ground, and we actually indeed hold this support area. Plus, we holding the trend line well. We break up one day, we broke the second day up. Let's see today how it's gonna play. Probably up to here. Maybe you can see it day to day because dollar is strong a little bit, but euro is looks like you want to continue back up, and it's just a grinding high as you can see. We have high here, we have the second high, we have the third high, higher lows, and here let's see higher lows, then this high. So we have one high, second high, third high leg up, and we're still holding this ground. So I expect that one to come back actually do another high, not too close, too far, just nearby. Just look for the area, the interesting area. This is the next one, 1.12800, maybe more or less. So that's what I'm aiming for now. I'm not trading it, but I'm just to monitor it for other pairs to trade. Okay. Um, yeah, I was going to show you the stock. That's the stock map, heat map. As you can see, most of them, the big sectors that are actually green, heavy green. There's not much of red, so it looks like we back on risk on. So you keep watching out for risk on. That's mean gold down, yen is down, Swiss is down. But however, Swiss looks like it's holding. So look for this one. Why is holding? It's I'm not sure what the news behind it, the fundamental, but I think since Swiss is up, I think Euro is up. They have a lot of business going on between themselves. So if they're up, they go move together. I think that's the case. Well, not very interesting because I don't really trade it. So let's go on with the news. Nothing yet. CBI. Okay, let's see. So that's what's going on now. Okay, let me just change the color, and I think I'm gonna call it a day, unless there's anyone want to anyone have question. So that's my meters. As you can see, euro is pushing on the 5. It's no big deal on 5 minutes, but show you just momentum. If you are long or short or scalping, you can use these meters to actually give you some entries. So far, we see pound is pulling back up, putting back up, and what else? Yen, as you can see, yen is going down, and we see dollars kind of holding ground until dollar session open or the stock open will show some more momentum. And if I view this on hourly, let's see if I can get this to hourly. Just a second. Mm, no, I can't do much of it. Yes, just I'm pushing the momentum just to show me what is moving in the market at the moment in 5 minutes. The angle of the push is show you some momentum up, like the pound you can see against um, yen, and I believe that's actually holding. Let me just quickly check that. Um, how we doing here? Okay, that is a bullish. Yeah, we're actually pushing up on because I'm long. Do I? No, I'm actually short. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually short this morning on pound yen, but looks like it's going back up against me. That's fine. I'll just wait for it. So anyway, guys, do you have any question? Anyone have any question? Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day today. You can always leave a comment after the video has been uploaded, after it's been uploaded in YouTube. So yeah, um, probably I'll be up again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. London time. Uh, so yeah, good day, guys, today for trading. Don't trade too much. Be careful of your risk and reward. And money management is very important. Don't think that's the only trade available for you for the whole day. There's always opportunity every 5 minutes. So don't waste your ammo in the first go. So try to trade wisely. The best trading between 8 a.m. London time up to 11 to 12 p.m. London time. So 11 a.m. in the morning. So 12 afternoon. Before New York session open, because when New York open, there's a new session, new orders coming to the market. So if you break it down to session, take a break, go do something, I don't know, go walk about or look to your garden, do something to refresh your mind, come back to your US session before 1 a.m. p.m. London time, then you will trade it. So when New York session open, could start slow until 2:30 p.m. UK time, which is the stock is going to open, then will provide more liquidity to the market. So that's how I do it every day. Okay, guys. Thanks very much for being here in the morning, and good luck, guys, today trading. Talk to you later. Okay, take care. Bye.